Welcome to Mini Stories, where we'll be listening to Reddit stories. Brother will never have kids and it's a huge relief. My brother was recently in an accident that ended up with him missing anatomy that is required for fertility. He is 100% sterile and can never have biological children. He's said he never wants to adopt because he wouldn't be able to love someone else's children. He refused to let his wife do IVF because he'd be fucking himself. My brother is a real piece of work. He was abusive my entire life and was the golden child till he got his first serious girlfriend. He was still the golden child, but my mom acted like a jealous ex, hated him when he was in a relationship but was desperate to get back together when he was single. It was pretty gross. He's cheated on or beat nearly every woman he's been with. I still remember asking my mom about the bloody clump of hair I found outside when I got back from a sleepover. She said it must have been from a wounded animal. I found out later that my brother had dragged his girlfriend down the stairs by her hair and threw her outside onto pavement because she said she was breaking up with him for cheating on her. On top of all that, since I was a child he has been obsessed with causing others pain. He was the kid that killed small animals. He'd create scenarios to injure other people, like setting out tacks for someone to step on. He had a fascination with hurting me particularly, and I have permanent joint damage likely from him bending my limbs in ways they shouldn't go till I was screaming in pain. He'd constantly lie to try and get others in trouble for no reason, like he covered his favorite shirt in paint and told a teacher some other kid did it for no other reason than to see if he could get that kid in trouble. He was 8. In high school he punched himself in the face to get another kid suspended. As an adult he'd break my things and hide them, so when our parents had the yearly, "I'm sick of your shit, do better" talk, he'd tell them, well, she broke her thing and she didn't get in trouble, and suddenly I'd be the one in trouble. He lived at home till he was nearly 30 and, while I'm not sure if this was why, it lined up with me announcing I wasn't moving home after college. Within a month of me saying that he was completely moved out. I wasn't allowed to lock my door, so he'd sneak into my room and do things like pour water on me or spit in my face. He peed all over my stuffed animals once. My mother refused to let me lock my door and threatened to take away the door completely anytime I locked it, even when it was just to change my clothes. She always said, "I'll talk to him," but it didn't make a difference. Once she yelled at me, "I bet you're real happy," because he got a girlfriend and was never home. I'm almost positive she was using me as some kind of offering to her golden child to keep him around. It hasn't been that long since he moved out and in with his girlfriend, now wife. He told our parents that they had just started trying for a kid. I was terrified for that child. My brother would have abused the ever-loving shit out of them. I'm glad he can't have kids and that he has a criminal record, so it would be difficult for him to adopt. He should not be allowed to be giving control over vulnerable people. He's a fucking monster. Comment 1. We love when karma does its job. I'm sorry you had to endure such suffering dealing with an abusive sibling and neglectful parent though. But he definitely got what was coming to him. Reply from OP. Ironically, even my mother seems happy about it. I didn't expect that, but she seems to know deep down he'd be an awful parent. Comment 2. Holy shit, I'm so sorry you never got the validation you needed from your parents. Your brother is an abusive asshole and so are you parents for allowing that. You deserve safety and happiness. I grew up with my brother doing a lot of similar things and just moved into my own place to escape. Hopefully you are able to find peace and healing without harm from him when you move after your parents again. Reply from OP. Honestly, looking back, I stopped being suicidal weeks after moving away for college. It's crazy how much environments can hurt us. I'm in a much better place now and hope you also find peace. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, like, comment, share and subscribe.